At its heart, I think it's about the ordinary people doing something extraordinary against the odds. And, you know, this story is about people who are marginalised from our society and told that they can only exist in that corner, which for Rose Lynn is on an estate, which is being in and out of prison, which is having kids when she's very young, which is working the bakers. It exists in a parameter which means that they can't. They may dream of going somewhere else, but they never get the opportunities or have the courage to go and actually grab their dreams. And this character, this woman, Rose Lynn, has the bravery and the will and the hunger to fulfill her dreams and be an inspiration to her kids and give them an opportunity for another life. It just was such a refreshing story, such an honest story, such an important social, political story, such a heartwarming story, and I just thought this character was just so full of life, and all the foibles that humans have were right there on the surface. And usually as a woman you get offered parts where there's a sheen over who you are as a woman, and you're not allowed to be imperfect, but this Rose Lynn was imperfect and was human, and I totally related to that. So I was like, yeah, I think hopefully I can fill these shoes to a good place. Dame Julie Walters played my mom, and oh my God, I just feel, I mean, to get an opportunity to work with her was, I feel so lucky at this point in my career to have an inspiration like her to be able to work with and collaborate with and share incredibly fueled, you know, emotional moments of storytelling together. And she's just like, she lives on a farm and she's normal and she likes a cup of tea and she'll chat to anybody, and she's just fantastic. I mean, that relationship is such a crucial part of the story, you know, about being a mother and being a daughter. And the root of a family is the, you know, it's the heartbeat. It's your heartbeat. I got to work with incredible, vivacious, human Sophie Okonedo, who, again, I grew up watching her in films thinking she's amazing. But and that relationship that we have where Susanna and Rose Lynn, I mean, Susanna really just opens the door of possibility because she's privileged and she comes from privilege where you can have opportunity. But she also has her own battles to kind of fight within her circumstance. And it actually, in a way, one of the first things that I felt when I read the script was actually these women are all prisoners within their set of circumstances. Like, there's Susanna living in a posh house but bored out of her tree because she doesn't have any escape into kind of, you know, Susanna's got a hunger to live a life which is human and connected, and that's what both of them give each other in a way. They give each other an injection to be involved in life again. And Sophie is just, again, an amazing actress and so giving and such a laugh and naughty, and yeah, we had a big giggle. I bloody love James Harkness. He's just such a breath of fresh air, and I've had like one of the funniest days I've ever had on set with him, where he, you know, he slipped in the pub, and then it was so funny that he was like, well, that's just brilliant, so I'll just keep falling. So with 2 pints flying left, right and centre, and him being all Scottish and brilliant, yeah, he's an amazing, amazing actor. And just as well to have someone who knows Glasgow, who's grown up in that circumstance, who's from the Gorbals, who knows the heartbeat behind what those people are like going out, you know, feeling every day, was such an integral part of that story, and they're just great mates, Rosalind and Elliot. You know, they don't have any big motive with each other other than to be there for each other, and yeah, James is good at that. It's such a unique city, and the people in that city are the best people, like some of the best people I've ever met. And we had an extraordinary, the whole filming experience was incredibly familial and cyclical, and whenever we went into circumstances, we were just welcomed with open arms. To be honest, it's one of the most fulfilling experience reworking with somebody like Tom. And he gave me my first filming job doing War and Peace, and having that relationship where you have a relationship and a dialogue that's embedded with with the friendship, you know, and he's just so incredibly collaborative. He's so open, he's incredibly instinctive, he's got the biggest heart of anybody I've ever met. Faye Ward is, again, one in a million, and the best producer I've ever worked with. She's a true leader, and she doesn't, you know, it's quite, I mean, I could never do a job like that because I can hardly organize myself. But she never, that's what's kind of amazing about Tom and Faye. They never wear their title. They are involved in the process with everybody that's there, and they're trying to make the best story in the best way possible. And you need a heart and a love that Faye has for filmmaking and for storytelling, and for storytelling about strong women. You know, she's made some amazing female-driven pieces like Suffragette and The Crown and country music, and she's a real champion for women.